Hi all, welcome to Blessings. This is Rekha. So in today's class, just I wanted to discuss about the collections. Okay, so in my previous class, we just saw the arrays and what are the limitations and all. So in today's class, we'll see about the collection, like how do we work in collections. So how we can overcome these limitations which are in our collection, sorry, array. Okay. So basically, before getting into that, like obviously I'll give the introduction and all, just I want to say something. Okay. So in collection, it comes in java.util package. It is a built-in package. Okay. This package contains a collections of framework, legacy collection classes, event model and date and time, facilities, etc. Okay. Now I'll see the features of collection. Collections are growable in nature. That is based on our requirement, we can increase or decrease the size. This was the major one drawback or limitations in arrays, right? Here, you can change the size of a collection according to your requirement. Okay. Collection can hold only both homogeneous and heterogeneous data. That means either it can hold the same data type like a int, all data, or it can hold the all multiple data like int, float, all the values also it can hold on. Okay. Okay, so how we can overcome these collections like limitations which we saw in arrays, we'll see now. Before getting into that, just I wanted to show this flow diagram. Okay, so here, as I explained in my previous videos and all, like what are the interfaces, what are the classes and all, you can go through those. So here, the thing which are in blue, those are interfaces. The things which are in green, those are your classes. Okay, and obviously from interface to class, it always like implements. Okay, also interface to interface, it extends, or class to class, it extends. Okay, that is all. So now, which is the root of your interface? That is like iterable. Okay, and this is your collection. So what collection is consisting of? We say collection and all, right? I said you already, like limitations which we saw in arrays that we can overcome with respect to collection. Okay, now collection, in collection you will have list, queue and set. Okay, we are here focusing mainly on list and set. Okay, if you want to go through, I can explain, but here with respect to our testing, we'll be using mostly list and set. Okay, so in list we have so-called like if we, before getting into list, if we see the difference between list and set, list allows duplicate element, set will not allow duplicate element. Okay, list is consisting of array list, linked list, vector and stack. Set is consisting of hash set, linked hash set and tree set. Okay, here we'll be focusing mainly on array list and linked list. Stack and vector, these are like deprecated or not. Not exactly deprecated. We are not using it like anymore. Okay, this kind of legacy one. Okay, so now we'll be focusing mainly on array list and linked list. Okay, array list and linked list. We'll see in further classes like what is array list and linked list as. Okay, in set, hash set, linked hash set and tree set. Okay, so what it is and all, we'll see one by one. Okay, so before getting into that, first we'll start with the list. Okay, in list we have array list and linked list, right? This all list set, this all will help us to getting into like to overcome the limitations of array. It will help us to like overcome the limitations of array, where we can have like all homogeneous, heterogeneous data and size will be growable in nature. Okay, so I'll get into list first. In list, we have a array list and linked list, right? Array list and linked list. So array list and linked list, we are very much aware, right? List is, it allows us duplicate, right? It allows us duplicate elements. Okay, duplicates elements. Okay, so duplicates elements and resizable array using the index notation. Okay, so array list, which one it is using? It is using index notation. Okay, it allows duplicate and resizable array using the index notation. Concrete classes, facts, access, slow in insertion and deletion. Okay, so what it is faster. Remember these two things. Okay, array list is fast in access and it is slow in insertion and deletion. Okay, it uses the index notation, indexing notation to store the element. Okay, when you come to linked list, it also allow you to store the duplicate element, but internally it is a doubly linked list in data structure nature using a node representation. Okay, it follows the node representation. Okay, internally it is following the doubly linked list data structure. Okay, using node representation. So you'll have to remember this keyword. Okay, and this keyboard, major difference. Okay, also like it was fast in access, it will be like slow in access. Okay, here it will be like it will be slow in insertion and deletion. Linked list, it will be like fast in insertion and deletion. Okay, these are the major differences. Now we'll see like what the limitations which I said, how we can overcome with respect to array list and linked list. Okay, so in array list, for example, this is the syntax. Okay, this is the syntax of array list. For example, first we'll go with respect to homogeneous data. Okay, I have created one array list. Array list. Okay, I'm adding a string type data. ARR list equal to new array list. Okay, I'm adding homogeneous data that comes in a triangular brace. Okay, I'm adding string type. Okay, that is homogeneous data. Okay, now I have created an object. Okay, I've created an object. After creating an object, I can add an element. I can add here because size is not fixed, right? I can add like n number of elements to this array list. Okay, and I can print them. Okay, also I can add anytime. Once you print anytime, whenever you want. I have printed here. Again, I'm adding. Okay, also I have a method, many methods we have in that. Just I'm going through add and remove. You can go with a replace element, replace all element, the method. We have many methods. Okay, put get, many methods we have. Okay, so I'm just removing the first element, that is first index 0 1. 0 1 is like automation in my first index, right? After that, what it prints. Also, like you can just iterate the element. Okay, also like that was with respect to homogeneous data, right? When I say about the heterogeneous data, here array list ARR2 equal to new array list. I'm not explicitly mentioning anything in the triangular braces. If I mention here, I have to take explicitly that particular data type, then it will be homogeneous. When I say it is heterogeneous, I'm not declaring explicitly anything. I have created the object reference for array list. Okay, ARR2. I'm adding that one string. One is like, you can tell what we can tell. One is list of a string. One is like int. One is some double I'm adding. Okay, I'm printing that. Just see the difference, you'll understand. Just I'm printing it out now. Okay, see, this is your have declared array. You are printing here first one. What I declared, blessing automation and hub, right? Blessing automation hub. You have printed, right? After that, what you're doing is you're adding Rekha, right? And you're printing it, right? After adding Rekha, again, I'm printing it. I'm getting it here. After that, what I'm doing is like I'm removing first index. My first index was automation, right? 0 1. This is my first index. It got removed. Now blessing hub Rekha, right? Now this is how it works. Understood? Now after that, either you can do it in this way or you can put it in the iteration by using a for loop, for each loop, or iterator, while loop, anything you can use. I've just taken here a simple for loop. Okay, because I know ARR of size dot size. If I'll get a size of this. Okay, size of this, then I'll get the get first element, get second element. If I just print that, I'll be able to get. So first element was blessing hub Rekha, because after removing it will be in the memory, right? So this was there in the memory. So it started printing one by one. Okay, this is how it works. So if I want to print just ARR2 now, heterogeneous data, I have not declared explicitly anything. So I'm adding the element and I'm getting it. Okay, here it will be in this way. I'm printing it. It is able to print some heterogeneous data. Understood? This is how it works. Okay, so just you should remember one thing: how to declare an array, how to like declare an array, how to add the elements to array, and what are the methods like add, remove, replace, what all of the methods are available, and how to iterate, how to get the particular element. Instead of doing this, I can just do get also I can do, but I'm putting it in the for loop to take all the elements. Then how you should know like how to add the heterogeneous element. Okay, like my other data, all data types together, like different data types together, like string, int, float, and all. How to get. Okay, now we are done with the array list. Okay, now we'll see our next thing that is called, which is our next topic, that is our linked list, right? Linked list. Okay, what is there in linked list? Okay, linked list also it is same as that of array list. Okay, same, the syntax, everything remains same. Here also same, homogeneous data and heterogeneous data will come in picture. The difference which is there here, it is like slow in access, deletion and all, right? Those things only, nothing like explicitly we are doing it. Like no explicit, the thing which, if you just see the time of this, it will be say nanosecond, microsecond, faster or slower. Okay, those things. But syntax wise, instead of our linked list, same, I'm giving integer, a linked list object equal to new linked list. This also you can do. Okay, either you can declare, okay, don't get confused with this, or you can declare in this way. List also, because you're calling a list interface, in list whichever are there, you can get it here. Okay, like array list, linked list, all you will get. You can create in this way also, this way also. So don't get confused. Okay, these are the two ways to declare a linked list or a array list. Okay, same, everything remains same, declaring, initializing, accessing, like sorting, like what, iterating, everything remains the same in array list and linked list. Theoretical difference are this, so you should be knowing theoretically these differences. Okay, this is all about the list in collection. Okay, so you can just go through and practice. So just go through my previous videos if you need any differences in array list. So please do subscribe my channel if you like the video. Please do like the video. Okay, for few further like future updates, please subscribe the channel so that you'll have latest updated things. Thank you everyone.